Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tyra, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the reputation you've built for yourself. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm now going to show you crystals for each pile. So for pile number 1, we have this green Aventurine crystal. For pile number 2, we have the shell. And for pile number 3, we have rose quartz. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most, and that will be your pile for today. But of course, if you're drawn to more than one pile, always trust your intuition. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose the Green Aventurine Crystal and the Abundance card with Fortune, Wealth, and Plenty, card number 28, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the reputation you've built for yourself. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm first going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards on camera, and then after that, we will take a look at your tarot cards. So, by the way, we started your reading at 10:10 on the clock. That may be an angel number some of you have seen, or it may have to do with this reading. I'll check what it means in a bit. So, what is the reputation my pile ones have built for themselves? Spirit guides of pile 1. By the way, we're using the Priestess of Light Oracle deck. So, what is the reputation my pile ones have built for themselves? We have setting boundaries with threshold protection and honor. Card number 30. We have bright heart light with open connections. Card number 18. We have healing the heart with the power of self-love. Card number 27. We have twin flames with soul partner and eternal connection. Card number 16. So some of you are maybe known for being in a romantic connection where it seems like it's this big soul connection. If you are in a romantic connection, you can take it like that. If not, I can read it in a different way. The next card we have is Deep Emotions, card number 15, with unknown feelings and past life influences. We have a few extra cards that wanted to come out, like many. So I'm just going to show you each one, but there's not enough space here. So we have tenderness with true love and compassion. We have miracles with ancient wisdom. We have divine masculine with electric and active power. We have divine mother with nurturing compassion and grace. So if you do not relate to being in any kind of romantic connection, I could also take this as, maybe you having a best friend that you're very similar to, because the twin flame connection is someone that shares the same soul as us, or a soul partner as we see here. Or with the divine masculine and the divine mother, maybe you have a reputation of having a balance between your masculine and feminine energies. And it doesn't relate to gender, but energies. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. The masculine energy is all about action, building our life, that kind of energy. And the The feminine energy, the motherly energy, is all about creation. It's all about compassion, love, nurturing, rest, self-care, intuition. So you may also be known for that. We have sensuality with feminine passion and wisdom. And lastly, telepathy with transmission, perception, and communication. So I could take this energy with all these extra cards as maybe you having a reputation for being very appealing to the eye, like in terms of your physical appearance with sensuality. You could be known or seen as a very seductive person in terms of your physical appearance. But you could also be known to have a very nurturing energy, yet this type of energy that takes action and has this kind of power where you take action towards your dreams, your goals, and desires. You could also be known for having a lot of wisdom and for being someone that loves people from this tender type of true love, as well as in your connections with people. There's this type of energy of you having people around you that are like either best friends or really close to you, where you can understand each other without words, without speaking. So that's a vibe I pick up on there. We are now going to pull some small tarot cards as oracle cards on the side. And then I will channel all the information here, and then I'm going to actually pull tarot cards. So spirit guides of pile 1, may I please look into the reputation they've built for themselves? We have the 8 of Pentacles. So you could be known for putting in a lot of effort towards your connections as well as towards your abundance and your career. Okay, we have the 8 of Swords. We have the Judgment card in reverse. One more card for the reputation my pile ones have built for themselves. And then we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. So my pile ones, I'm hearing the song Washing Machine Heart by Mitski. And what I feel here from your energy in your reputation, you may have had certain people around you that in the past didn't maybe have your best interest in mind. And, you could, since the song is about, having an energy of like someone throwing their dirty shoes in her heart and her washing it for them, like calling her heart a washing machine heart. I'm kind of feeling the energy like maybe you had certain people around you in the past that weren't necessarily deserving of your love or weren't really like holding your heart as a very sacred thing and seeing it as a very sacred thing, the love you give, because I feel like in your reputation, you've been known to put in a lot of effort towards your romantic connections, your friendships, your connections in general, and to have a very big heart, a heart that is open to everyone. And that's what you could have been known for in the past, that you were very open to everyone, that you were very much like someone that felt someone on a very deep level. Maybe you have this empathic type of vibe too, because that's what the Washing Machine Heart song reminds me of. Someone that is very empathic, that is there for others always, that is, helping others through their own issues and baggage. And maybe you had certain people take advantage of how much effort you put into the connections, of how empathetic you are, and maybe took advantage of like how much help you gave them, because I'm looking at this Judgment card and this fairy is helping her by getting her gifts and giving her something to drink while she's in the bath. But since it's in reverse next to the Healing the Heart card, maybe you didn't see that they were kind of like taking advantage of your kindness. And maybe that is the reputation you had in the past, where you didn't quite see like people were doing this, but you just gave anyway because you have a big heart, and it's not necessarily a bad thing. But I feel like the reputation you've built for yourself over time has changed, where, maybe you started realizing your power. You started realizing, actually, these people are not giving back or anything. Like, I'm just giving to them, but they're not giving back to me, or they're not treating me in the best way, or, it's not really reciprocal, or they're hurting my heart in some way. They're hurting my emotions in some way. So, you were known for being someone that felt things on a very deep level, and that empathic quality is your power, it's your gift. So, yeah, I definitely see that. That's how people saw you. But then you started healing your heart from those connections, started opening your eyes and seeing that, and, taking your power back by gaining a sense of self-love and self-worth within yourself, where you can balance out the love you have for others to the love you have for yourself. Because we had the Temperance card in reverse at the back of the deck. I didn't understand what it meant yet until now. I see it was like maybe people thought it was a little bit imbalanced in your connections before in the past. Like maybe you gave so much but never received much in return. And I think you didn't mind because you have such a big heart. I think you've always been known to be a giver, but at some point you had to take back your power and realize that, you deserve to receive that love you give out to the world too. And, you deserve people around you that are going to have good intentions towards you and not take advantage of your kindness and give back to you and treat you the same way you treat them, or treat you with more respect. And with healing the heart, you've definitely been known recently and in the last few years for certainly cutting out people like that in your life. And when you see people like that in your life, you're not going to try and experiment here with the Two of Wands in reverse. You know how sometimes we see a person like that and we're like, ooh, let me just try. I see a red flag, but let me try anyway. But it's like now you're not trying. Even though you feel deeply, you're still that very sensitive soul that is someone very empathic with a very big heart, but you're not going to try and change them or fix them or anything like that with the Two of Wands. You're not going to experiment with that energy, is what I feel here. And that's what you've been known for in the last few years, for healing your heart, for taking back your power, for building the sense of self-love and self-worth within yourself, where you're able to set certain boundaries with people and honor yourself too, where you can have a balance for love for others, whereas you also have a balance of love for yourself. And this is what you're known for now, for how you've taken back your power and healed your heart, how you're still this very empathetic, loving person, but you now have a balance where you have boundaries, you honor yourself, you speak up for yourself more, and you believe you are worthy of receiving the same love you give out to others. And I feel like that is a big theme I see here. 1010 reminds me of like new beginnings, a reset of energy. And maybe that's what you've done over the last few years. Like you've reset your energy, or you've created some kind of change within your reputation and how people see you. So I just want to see the card numbers. Spirit is guiding me to look at the card numbers. So we have here 15, which is 1 plus 5 is 6. 2 plus 7 is 9. 9 is about release and letting go, and 6 is about balance and harmony, and we see 16 here too, which adds up to the number 7. Maybe since then you've become more lucky in love in your relationships, or at least that's how it's perceived. The number 2 plus 8 is 10, so that confirmation of 10 came up. 10 is like an ending kind of energy as well, or a reset kind of energy to me. Here we have 9 again, and then 3. So Yeah, I think you're also known to be a very supportive person that has gone through and released a lot that kept you stuck. Maybe there was some kind of blockage here at one point where when you were healing your heart, maybe you weren't as open with your heart to others, but now it is reset. And as you've released, you've come back home to yourself, and now you're open to new connections again and new friendships and lovers and things like that. And like I said, most of you could be known for the connections you have with others and for having this very powerful energy too. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles and the Abundance card, there is a reputation you have too of working really hard and mastering your skills to create a lot of abundance and wealth and create a lot of success within your own life. But it's not just that, it's also success within other aspects of your life, within your relationships, within your relationship to yourself, within your goals, things like that. That's what I see here. So now we're going to pull some tarot cards with the Muse Tarot. Spirit guides on my pile ones. What is a reputation my pile ones have built for themselves? We have the Muse of Inspiration, which is the King of Wands. So since you have a Muse card showing up with inspiration here, you may inspire a lot of others to reach a same sense of self-love where they are in an imbalance themselves and find their own power within, find that passion within their heart, to love themselves deeper. And I think you are known for inspiring people to do the same, inspiring people to find their self-worth, to find what makes them glow out to the world. We have the Six of Pentacles. So you're known for your generosity. That is a reputation you've built for yourself. Generously, maybe helping others to help them in their own life and inspire them in their own life too. Because I think you feel things so deeply that you want to be there for others and help them through their things too. We have the Eight of Cups. I don't know why I said Eight of Pentacles, but we have that here. So we see a lot of eights in your reading, and 8 relates to abundance. 888. Okay. So I'm just trying to organize these cards properly, make them straight. Okay, with the Eight of Cups, you have been known for walking away from toxic connections with the Devil card. Toxic relationships because your heart is sacred and your heart doesn't deserve that type of energy, okay? We have the Queen of Pentacles, so you're known and you have a reputation for being your abundant self, for building up wealth within your career and success for yourself, but as well as being quite a humble person. Even though you have a lot of physical attractiveness to you, you're quite humble, and that's what you've been known for, and that's the reputation you've built for yourself, as well as someone being very, very grounded, down to earth, very nurturing towards others, because we also have the Queen of Cups here. Maybe you've been known for being someone that feels things on a very deep level. You have a lot of depth to you, this very big heart and big soul. And I think you've also been known for being, a good listener, for being there for others, but over time, you've become more stable within your sense of self, within who you are, become more grounded. Okay, so that's something that has maybe changed, where maybe in the past you were seen as more of this empathetic soul, whereas now I feel an empowered empath energy, a very grounded energy from you. We have the Fool card, so the reputation you've built for yourself has changed with the Fool card. It's become something new. It's like this energy of you being in a new beginning energy. You not being the person you once were. And yeah, I definitely feel that energy strongly. And then we have the Lovers card. So I feel what has really changed in terms of your reputation is the way you love yourself, how you've blossomed and bloomed as a person, as well as the way you have started to love others and maybe create different types of connections in your life. Okay. I think I'm going to leave your reading off here, my pile number ones. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose the shell and the go with the flow card with letting go, cleansing, and receiving, card number 25, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the reputation you've built for yourself. Please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm first going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull your tarot cards after. So just stay tuned for that. Okay, we had a card that fell out before I even shuffled the oracle deck. This is Tenderness with True Love and Compassion, card number 9. So, spirit guides of my pile twos, may I please look into what is the reputation my pile twos have built for themselves? Okay, we have Wisdom with Learning, Joy, Art, and Music, card number 29. We have Portal with Infinite Mind, Awakening Consciousness, card number 1. I felt a very open crown chakra as I pulled this card. So you could be known for, or have a reputation for being very open in terms of your psychic development, or you could be known to be very intuitive in some way. Okay. We have Brilliant Beliefs with Luminous Life Force and Personal Power, card number 45. And we have Sacred Action with Decisive Focus, card number 17. I had a few extra cards that came out, a whole bunch of cards. I'm just going to show you, but I'm not going to include them because there's no space here. The first card we have here is Miracles with Ancient Wisdom. So wisdom showing up twice. Very interesting synchronicity. We have Angelic Assistance with Divine Guidance and Loving Support. We have Building Your World with Creation, Expansion, and Networking. And we have Adjustment with Looking Back and Moving Forward. So what I take from this is maybe you're known for being someone that has changed or transformed a lot within yourself. Even the swans here remind me of the energy of transformation, and maybe a lot has changed within you over the years of you going on your journey of life, where you're not stuck to one perspective like people have of you. Maybe it's changed over times, multiple times, because you're someone that transforms yourself. With Building Your World, you may be known for, putting in a lot of hard work to build the world around you that you want to live. With Angelic Assistance, you could be known for either being religious or spiritual in some way, or being very connected to the angelic realms, or you could be seen as an earth angel yourself. And with Miracles, Ancient Wisdom, maybe people have seen miracles take place in your life or take place in other people's lives where you have given wisdom, where you have opened up your crown chakra and given them some kind of spiritual guidance or advice in terms of their emotions, and maybe help them let go of certain things and grow. Even with this Nautilus shell here, this is a symbol of powerful personal growth. So you are known in your reputation that you are someone that is always ever growing, someone that is always changing. And it's like you're not being put into a box with your reputation because it's always ever changing and ever growing. And I think people that want to put you in a box kind of get a little bit confused by you because you can't be. Okay, so now we're going to pull some tarot cards on the side as little oracle cards. So you're also known for the love you give to others with tenderness, true love, and compassion. I think you're very known for how when you give love to others, you have this very comforting, serene presence and vibe, very compassionate energy. We have the Sun card, We have the Four of Swords. So yeah, very peaceful, calm, serene energy you have is what I feel, but also warm energy. Warm and inviting is what people see in you. We have the Death card symbolizing transformations and change. And yes, that's exactly what we saw there. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you could also be known for where you have put in action towards your dreams, your goals and desires, where you've, achieved something from it, created opportunities from it. I'm not going to include this card. This is an extra card, but you've created some kind of system, I'm hearing, where you are able to create abundance for yourself from putting in action towards where you want to be and success for yourself. And even on this Queen of Pentacles, she looks very luxurious. So you could be known for having some kind of luxury, or maybe you are beginning to have some kind of luxury as a result of the focus you've put towards your career and abundance and success, and having a lot of opportunities around you. Maybe you're known for having a beautiful home or having self-love because she has a picture of herself there. And maybe you've gone through a lot of transformation. So this Death card here tells me you're known for transforming yourself, and that is the reputation you've built for yourself. And with the Brilliant Beliefs card, people really believe that you have good values, and that is the reputation you've built for yourself. As a result of all the years people have seen you, they really feel like it's been a consistent thing where you've had really good values, and you just have this very open heart is what I feel. But also maybe at some point where she's closing herself off here, maybe at some point, because you are so wise and so intuitive, maybe at some point you've also had to stop yourself from giving too much, because it's like sometimes people need to go through their own things to see it from a different perspective. And, we also, as intuitives or healers, have lives of our own where we need to focus on our own problems and things like that. So I feel like at some point, maybe you've been known for not, necessarily, what is the word I'm trying to use? The sentence I'm trying to use, Spirit. I'm hearing you have a balance of giving love and compassion to others, but also knowing when it's time to let them go on their own journey and see things from their own perspective. Because I feel like some of you here are known for being intuitive readers or healers or something like that. And it's like at some point, they also need to learn on their own or see things from their own perspective to make magic in their own life happen. Do you get what I mean? And I think you've learned this wisdom on your own through your own sort of heartbreaks and healing journey. So you've learned a lot, and I guess you're known for being very wise, very spiritual and intuitive. And I think you also have a reputation of having a mind that is so brilliant. Like, you are very, very intelligent, and it's like the thoughts and the ideas you have just open up doors for you. That's what I feel. And you're known for having certain talents or gifts or skills that when you do it, it's like you open up opportunities and doors to happiness and to, abundance and success here in those different aspects of your life, maybe even your goals, for being very determined. When you focus on something, you are going to get it. You are going to put in action towards it. And that is what I feel here. And you're known for having a very open mind too, a very open-minded person. And it's like people feel like they can come to you for advice, and you're not going to judge them or, tell them anything wrong. And with all this yellow and gold energy, maybe you're known for having a very happy-go-lucky type of vibe to you and a heart of gold where everything you touch turns into gold. I'm now going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards for you. Let's see what else shows up. So I'm guided to actually read the numbers of the cards first. So this is 4 + 5, 9. We see 999. very interesting. You're known for releasing certain things to rebirth yourself, is what I feel here. And when you really love others, you devote them yourself to them and to maybe their healing journey, and other people that are also releasing and letting go of certain things to be able to cleanse and heal themselves and receive better or more. 2 plus 5 is 7, so you could be known 7 for being very lucky or abundant, but it's not just luck, you've created it yourself. 1 plus 7, 8, abundance. Yes. Number 1, new beginnings. You're always creating new beginnings in your life and other people's lives. And 2 plus 9 is 11, so very divine energy. Yeah. So now we're going to go ahead and pull some tarot from the Muse Tarot. So what is the reputation my pile number 2s have built for themselves? What is the reputation my pile 2s have built? We have the Magician starting off your reading. Very wonderful card to start off. It shows you've created your life out of your beliefs, out of a belief within yourself, out of a confidence, with all these leopards here, out of this place of seeing things from a higher, more spiritual perspective and believing you can create the reality you want. But not just like manifestation and creating your reality, manifestation. It's like you also put in action towards what you desire. So it's like you put your money where your mouth is. You're not just all words. You have that reputation of when you want something, you're going to create it for yourself by taking action towards it. And it is beautiful how people get to see you build your world the way you want it to be. And build it from a place of your own values, your own personal values. You're not going outside of your values or your beliefs to create the reality you want. We have the 10 of Wands. You could have been known in the past to maybe overgive with the 10 of Wands or overwork yourself in order to achieve success. But I feel now with Go With The Flow, you've been maybe releasing some of that and making a choice to pour into you too with the 2 of Swords here, making a choice to balance out the energies where you are maybe becoming a little bit more independent and having certain boundaries around how much you give to others, because we can't pour out everything and not give back to ourselves. You know what I mean? And maybe you've been known recently for pulling back a little bit and giving into you, because I feel like since you give so much, maybe you've had certain people around you that just wanted to receive, and it's like, you know, for example, let's say you are an intuitive and you help others. It's like maybe they don't want to do things for themselves anymore. They just expect it from you. Almost like expecting to be spoon-fed is the word I'm hearing. And you've chosen not to do that. But I think with the 10 of Wands, it's come out of a place of compassion. Maybe you've been known for being a very empathetic, nurturing person that it was like you cared so much about others and how they were feeling and everything like that. But maybe now you've also learned to learn that, okay, you're deserving of receiving your love too. You're deserving of receiving self-care too, because, you know, with the 7 of Swords here, as well as the Star, I feel like when it comes to empathic people and people in the world that are just having a lot of light workers is what I feel here. There comes a point where sometimes when we're selfish and we give to us first and we, you know, set certain boundaries, you know, maybe we're seen as wrong or negative or selfish. I don't know. That's the 7 of Swords energy. So maybe there is this perspective here that is wrong by the world, where people view boundaries as like wrong or selfish. But I don't know. I don't think the whole world views it like that, but I don't know. Maybe there were some perspectives that were like that, but it's not necessarily true. And with the star card, it's like, since you shine so brightly, maybe you have always been someone that has given light to others and given love to others. But since you shine so brightly, you may have attracted some moss to you, or people that just kind of see your kindness and want to use it and take advantage of it, have certain ulterior motives. Because here this person is all happy, and here is their true side, that cunning energy. So yeah, I think you've learned to discern with people who has good intentions and who doesn't. And certain people can be like energy vampires. They can just, maybe they don't even realize it, but they they are in a maybe more low vibrational energy, and maybe you've learned to protect your light more, or protect your energy more. And that's what I feel with the star card, as well as maybe you are someone that shines and stands out and gets a lot of recognition and love, and a lot of people like you in the world. So maybe sometimes people may be jealous because of that, because you shine so brightly, because you are so well liked, and because you get so much recognition for the things you do. We have the Four of Swords. So yes, a very relaxed kind of energy you give off to the world that you've built for yourself. And I also feel the vibe of self-care here. Maybe you have learned to give yourself more self-love and self-care. We have the Four of Wands. So you've been known to have or build a certain community for yourself, is what I feel, of friendships, of maybe some of you that are light workers, building a community of people that you can help on their journeys and heal. We have the Moon card, very intuitive energies, very connected to the cosmic energies, is what I feel here. We have the Justice card. So in your reputation, you're very much known for being someone that is very truthful and honest, and you're not going to stray away from that honesty, even in your friendships. Example, let's say someone is dating someone, and that person's not good for them. You're going to say something about it, maybe not say it in a mean way, but if they ask your opinion on it, you're going to be honest. So even though you have a lot of love and compassion, you're known for someone being very honest and truthful, and maybe showing up to the world in an honest light, in a very authentic way, is what I feel here. You're not afraid to be your authentic self, or to speak your truth and set certain boundaries now. And with the Moon, you could be seen as someone that really connects deeply to your emotions, and you don't mind speaking about your emotions and speaking your truth of who you really are. It's like, certain people try to cover up who they are, but you're known for showing that and shining out to the world. So yeah, that's what I see here. As well as this energy of you also standing up for others, is what I feel. We have the Queen of Wands. So you're known for leaping into the world with this confidence. We see a lot of leopards in your reading. The leopard spiritual meaning could resonate with you and your reputation. I'm just going to look at what it is. But yeah, I feel an energy of like you being a little bit mysterious and being someone that owns your power, owns your confidence. You could be known for being very attractive with the Queen of Wands, very magnetic too. I feel like you're on a lot of people's minds, is what I feel too. So the leopard's spiritual meaning symbolizes strength, power, courage, and determination, as well as resourcefulness and being mindful of our surroundings. Seeing a leopard in your life means it's time to pay attention. Something is about to happen and you need to be alert. So you could be known for being very alert, always being one step ahead of people. You could be known for having a lot of confidence and courage, strength, power, and determination. When you really want something, or you set your eyes on something, you're going to get it. And that is confirmed with the Six of Wands here. You have a reputation of being very successful, and we see a lot of yellows in your cards, a lot of golds. So that is the energy here. Yellow and gold is a color of happiness, of of wealth, of luxury. You have a richness to your soul. And then lastly, we have the Awakening card, and I want to get one more card. We have the Lovers. So you're known for being someone that is an awakened soul, being someone very connected to the spiritual realms, maybe having a lot of your own personal realizations in your life that have brought you the wisdom you have. Some of you could be known for being creative too, and for loving people the way you do. You love people from a very big heart space, and that's what I feel here. So this is where I'm going to end off your reading, my pile number 2s. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this rose quartz crystal and the Divine Feminine card with magnetic and receptive power, card number 7, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the reputation you've built for yourself. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm first going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull your tarot cards after. So, spirit guides on my pile number 1s, may I please look into what is the reputation my pile 1s have built for themselves? We have miracles with the ancient wisdom. We have summoning power with instinct, intellect, and control. We have adjustment with looking back and moving forward. By the way, 39, 4, 24, the card numbers. Someone asked me to mention them. So we see 2 4s here. That could be significant. And I hear birds outside. Some of you could be very connected to birds. We have setting boundaries with threshold protection and honor. And we have building your world with creation, expansion, and networking. Card number 33 and 30. At the back of the deck, we have Bright Heart Light with open connections. It's funny that we have that, and the rose quartz. So now I'm going to pull some small tarot cards as oracle cards on the side. And then I'm going to channel all the information I see here and then pull some actual tarot cards. Okay, so I'm hearing you're known and you have a reputation for being very headstrong. Like, you don't really listen to the opinions of others. You trust your own instincts. You trust your own intuition with the wolf spirit here. Because the wolf spirit trusts its instincts. It trusts its intuition. And usually your intuition and your instincts are right. You know, other people's perspective of us or of the things we should do are usually coming from their own opinions, and an opinion isn't necessarily a fact. So I think you're known for being very headstrong and rebellious and like not really listening to the opinions of others, kind of just doing things at the beat of your own drum is what I feel here. So what is my pile 3s? What is the reputation they've built for themselves? And we have the King of Wands. I felt a solar plexus healing when I started your pile. After pulling all the cards, I had to like take a short break, because like a few minutes, because my stomach was hurting like really badly. I don't know, I feel like I just heard some of you are known for maybe not eating gluten or having a specific dietary need, I don't know, and some of you are known for healing your self-worth, because the stomach area is our solar plexus. It deals with our self-worth. So maybe you have been building a reputation of becoming more powerful within your self-worth, where you believe you're worthy of honoring yourself, of protecting yourself, of protecting your peace, and you know, not letting anyone cross certain boundaries. And you could also be known for being very intellectual, being very powerful in that sense, and, building some kind of belief within yourself, and building this energy of like, I'm worthy of the things I want. I'm worthy of the things I want to build towards. I'm worthy of having and receiving the things I'm passionate about. And I guess that's something that has been healing, and that's what you've been known for. We have the King of Swords in reverse, and I feel like that's the energy I spoke about of being like very headstrong. Other people's logic or opinions may just be opinions. It doesn't necessarily mean it's true, because with the owl here, I feel like you see things from a higher perspective. As well, with her third eye beaming out here, you trust your intuition. One person's thing that works for them may not work for everyone, and I guess you're known for not following the status quo. We have the Four of Cups. And we have the universe with Miss Universe here. So you could be known for being very attractive or beautiful or handsome, because I mean, there is only one Miss Universe, maybe like having that energy of 1 in a million, where people think you have a very unique, an eccentric type of energy is what I'm hearing, where you stand out, where you take up space, where people notice you, you kind of turn heads wherever you go. And I think that's something you have a reputation for. But Miss Universe is not only just beautiful, she has an energy to her of being a role model to young women. She has compassion, she has empathy, she has certain traits that make her Miss Universe. So, you could relate to that energy, and having a lot of self-love, and having that energy of like putting the crown back on your head and calling yourself that princess, that queen, that prince, king, royalty, whatever you relate to, and having that energy of being so magnetic towards the things you want and desire, and going after it by trusting your intuition. So yeah, that is the vibe I feel from you, my pile number threes. And it's like you kind of take fate into your own hands by kind of going after the things you want. You could be known for networking or knowing a lot of people with the Four of Cups here, having a lot of connections to people that are important for some of you. And for changing a lot, because with the Adjustment card, you could have a reputation of being someone that is always growing and changing and moving and leveling up in your life. You're not known for being stagnant. And it's like when people look back at who you used to be, there is a big, big, powerful change. And I'm hearing self-control too, and like this energy of being very ambitious, being very powerful, being someone with a lot of wisdom. And as you've built your world around you to how you'd like it to look, it's kind of like I'm feeling the energies of manifestation, of, you know, creating the life you want to live. And it's like maybe some people see it as a miracle that has entered your life, or luck, because we have the number 7 here, but I see it as both taking action and being super magnetic and receptive, having strong manifestation powers. So that's what I see here. And with the setting boundaries card, I definitely feel like you have learned to love yourself more and have more boundaries, because you've always been known to have, a very big heart and to love others very deeply from a place of unconditional love and compassion, and just, having a really beautiful personality. But also, I think you've been learning to honor yourself more and see yourself as, the most important thing in your life, because in order to give to others um from a place of quality, we need to be at that quality within ourselves. Do you get what I mean? If we are giving to others from a place of lack within ourselves, it's kind of just not going to be as great or as powerful as it could be if we were to give from a place of overflowing onto others instead of emptying ourselves. Do you get what I mean? So when we pour into us first and then we overflow onto others, that quality of giving is so much better. So I think you're known for being very generous, but now you've been known for, setting more boundaries and honoring yourself more and then giving. So spirit guides on my pile threes. May I please look into, we're using the Muse Tarot, by the way. May I please look into the reputation my pile threes have built for themselves. I think you're also known for being very supportive. We have the Ten of Swords. With the Ten of Swords, I feel like maybe there was this point where you saw your reality and you saw that it was not quite the reality you wanted to live. Maybe when it came to relationships with people, like your self-worth. Maybe when it came to career energies or your home or the world you have around you. And you felt very much like things needed to change with the Death card. Things needed to be reborn and transformed in some type of way. So you've been known or have a reputation for transforming yourself and your life around you. And I'm looking at your cards, and these are quite dark cards, but your cards are actually, this is going to sound really weird, but your cards are making me trip out my pal threes. It's like the lines are moving. I don't know how to explain it. I am completely sober as I do this reading, and I was completely sober in pile 1 and 2, and I did not see this, but like the lines are moving, the colors are more vivid, even though these are darker cards. And I just did pile 1 and 2. I did not take a break or anything. So maybe you have this very vivid, bright personality that almost makes people feel like they are taken to a whole nother world that feels very like they are tripping out on something, like I don't even know what. But yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. So I feel like your mind is very brilliant. You're very intelligent, very intellectual, very connected to your intuition, with the owl showing up twice, and you're able to see things from a higher bird's eye view perspective. And even as I'm looking at this card, the card is bright and glowing out to me. And it wasn't like this in pile 1 and 2. So yeah, like I feel like you're known for being very bright and vivid. Like it's almost like when people are around you, the colors of life are brighter. Everything is much clearer. Everything is much brighter. I don't know how to explain it, but this is what I see. We have the Ten of Wands. So maybe at some point you were over giving or over pouring out to others, and you had to learn those boundaries. You had to learn to change your mindset on seeing that self-love is something that's going to elevate you and help you give from a higher quality, like I said before, because this person is trying to give to all these 10 cows, but they're in the desert and she only has a little bit of water. But if she was to go elsewhere and get water elsewhere, she could have much more water to give. Do you get what I mean? So this is what I see here. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. You could be known for being very stable in the world you've built as a result of feeling like kind of unsatisfied by it. I'm seeing, as an example, someone see their home and be like, this needs a makeover, and then making over their whole home. Like I'm seeing that to do with your life as an example, as a metaphor. Like, this won't do. I'm actually going to renovate my whole life and change it to a stable foundation, but to be much more of what I want it to be. And with the Nine of Pentacles, you're known for, as you put your mind to things, you receive many, many blessings to you, because it's right over the Ace of Swords. When you put your mind to something, you are determined to get it and achieve it. And that's what I see here. And you have this very elevated perspective of life, this very bird's eye view perspective of life is what I see, and this very stable energy as well. And I think you're known for having this sort of community or friendship energy around you, being someone that loves others on a deep level and holds others with compassion is what I feel here. We have the Star card, so you're also having a reputation of shining brightly, of getting the recognition you deserve, and when you really put your mind to something, you're going to be seen while you do it. It's going to be something big and powerful, and that's what I feel here your reputation is. We also have the Six of Wands, so you could be known for reaching a certain level of success in your life after being at a state of overworking or maybe not getting the things you want. And now it's like you've taken your passions towards the things you want to achieve and achieved a lot of success from it. We have the Knight of Cups, so you could have a reputation for being someone with a very soft-hearted love, like you really are open to everyone. You shine your light to everyone, and you kind of are known for wearing on your heart on your sleeve, but yeah, like you're kind of just opening up your heart to everyone. But with the Eight of Cups here, you're maybe even known for leaving some connections behind that weren't good for you anymore, even if there was nothing wrong or toxic there. It's like you had to honor yourself more. We have the Muse of Voices, which is the King of Swords again. So you could be known for inspiring people through the mind, through the intellect, through putting your mind to something and achieving it. You inspire others. You're a muse to others. We have the Sun card, so you have a reputation for being someone very playful and happy-go-lucky, seeing the positivity of life, just being a good friend to others even, and shining your light to the world. We have the Muse of Materials, so you could also inspire people in terms of your physical reality around you, on how to create and build your physical world to how you want it to be, because with the Knight of Wands here at the back of the deck, you're known for being very, very ambitious and determined, and there are celebrations whenever you achieve something. So that's what I see here. This is where I'm going to leave off your reading, my pile threes. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!